When I was a child, my mom left us. She was going to the grocery store and never came back. And so my dad raised 4 of us in the 70s. I was probably 9 or 10, started smoking pot first, and then by the time I was turned 17, I started using meth, cocaine. And then when I was 17, I married my abusive husband, and he was a daily abuser, and I was married to him for 17 years. Got with my second husband, and he died of a heroin overdose, so I've been an addict all my life.
I was the fat child, and I always got teased, and I started doing drugs to cover up all the hurt that was being said to me. I didn't want to live anymore.
I got married to my college sweetheart, and we were married for 17 years. I adored Chris. I thought we had a great marriage, but somewhere along the line there, drugs became involved in our life. They took him to Harborview. He was there for a few days, and then he woke up, and they did tests on him, and he was fine. 2 months after that, he left me. From the moment that I found him hanging, I really felt like God left me.
Survival mode would begin in my mother's womb. She suffered abuse, and it would cause her to miscarry or to go into labor, and she had passed the placenta, so there was no chance of me to survive. I would cry out for help, but I felt like I was falling through the cracks, so I self-medicated with meth.
I've been addicted to methamphetamine and alcohol for the majority of my life. I came from a family where my dad was an alcoholic, and there was a lot of domestic violence. It continued and continued until I started to see how much it was affecting my children's lives as they started to become adults, and that scared me. I was able to do it all, and in the beginning, and of course that stops. It takes all that away from you.
The addiction, it doesn't discriminate. It can be a doctor, it can be an educated person. It's like it can happen to you like that at any point in your life.
Before Hope Place, I've never even opened the Bible. I always believed in God, but I didn't know who He was. Since coming to Hope Place, I have found that God is real and He's alive, and that I can't do anything without Him.
I never heard of Hope Place before, and it was just powerful at that very moment when I heard the word Hope Place. The hope was so strong in me that my life could be different.
You know, I always tell myself I'm not good enough, I'll never be good enough, which stemmed in my abuse with my ex-husband. And so I put myself down all the time, and today I don't do that. I don't remember when's the last time I had one, so which is really good for me. It feels wonderful to be clean and sober today. I feel like I'm on the top of the world.
God has really revealed Himself to me a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I'm gonna make it. You know, if I slip or if I fall, I know that I'm gonna get back up, and I'm gonna make it.
When I look back to what happened to me, I don't really think, that determines or that's my life. I think that's just something that happened. It's put where it should be in the past.
Graduation means basically one chapter closing and another one opening. A bright future, knowing that I can do all things